This is Melanesian Women Today, and in this video I'm going to talk about check accounts. So having a check account might be something that some people think is a hassle or a waste of time, especially if there's a bank that's too far away, and some people don't even accept checks anyway. But I would really like to encourage you, because I have probably three reasons. The first reason is I'm going to try very hard to persuade you, is that what you can do with a check account is keep track. One of the most important things you can do is use what's called bookkeeping, which means that you keep track of how much money you have and what your expenses are. And when you pay cash, you can't do that, because if you forget to write a receipt, or maybe somebody has to use money for something else that's not business related, or money gets misplaced or not kept track of correctly, there's a lot of problems with cash. But if you keep a check account, you are able to keep track of everything you do. You get to keep track of the two most important things, and that is your income, how much money is coming in, and you get to keep track of your expenses. And believe me, when you keep track of how much money you have coming in, how much money you have coming out, it empowers you to be a better business person. The second reason why I encourage you to have a bank account is by what I simply call having two eyes on the same money. The first thing is that you realize how hard it is to get money, so you are going to be responsible. And when you're responsible, that means you are aware of how much money you have, what you're spending, and what you're saving. But if you give your money to the bank, that also means that not only are you responsible, but the bank is also responsible, because the bank wouldn't be in business for very long if they took your money and weren't able to keep track of it. So it's almost like having double record keeping. And not only does that mean that you keep track of what's going on with your money, but a second pair of eyes at the bank are keeping track of your money. And your bank will send you statements every single month detailing what was spent, what checks were written, and what deposits they received. That can't happen with cash. And the last reason why you want to have a check account at a bank is for safety. The bank keeps its money in a safe. It has alarms, and it has super security. Most businesses do not have that, and they cannot have that. So keeping money inside your business every night, or walking around with money, or keeping money in your personal home is probably a bad idea, or can be really risky. So having your money in the bank is a safe place for it. So choose a bank that you trust, and if you trust that bank, then that means that it will be even more safe. It also means that you control that money. And this is really important, because sometimes when you have cash, you are the one that you can be tricked out of your money or forced to give your money. But if you have a bank account and it is in your name or your business's name, and you're the signer on that account, then that means no one else can take money out of that. That means you have control. And having control can make the difference between your business being successful or not. So I would really encourage all of you to find a bank and open a check account for your business and take advantage of these very important things, like being able to keep track exactly of where your money is spent and what money has been earned, put into the bank account, having two sets of eyes, your eyes and the bank's eyes, keeping track of the same records, and lastly, having your money be safe, someplace where no one can steal it.